He likes to be right and make sure you know when he is.
Oh, wow.
That's definitely you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tank
Talks.
My name is Keith.
And I am Brandon Lorick.
Well, you already... Brandon Lorick. You already knew that because you're our fans. Right?
Maybe. And if you're not, it should guilt you into going and learning more about us.
You should do some research. Speaking of, we'll talk about it later. I forgot we were on the show for a second. I wanted to discuss ideas, but then I remembered we were actually on the program. So, today, we will be playing a game. A game that came to me in a dream.
Is it a love game? We're playing those love games?
We're playing those love games, old Greg. I guess it kind of is. Really, Brennan, in today's episode, two relationships. One marriage and one very serious dating relationship. Hopefully one day that will move to the next level and ascend into the higher echelon being marriage. Mm-hmm. Two of those relationships hang in the balance today. I almost didn't do it, but our two relationships hang in the balance. We have asked my wife and Brandon's girlfriend, Jordan, who you know from our videos, my wife, who you know from that one where we went on the honeymoon, if you've seen that one, to write 5 things that they do not care for about us and or our personalities, and we have asked them to compile them into a solo cup full of twisted up hate.
This could just become a weekly thing. We just find a different person and we say, write down the stuff you hate about both of us, and we decide which one of us does that.
Exactly. So that's the premise of the game. They wrote it down. We're going to pull out the card, read it, and we're going to, I guess, maybe decide together who it belongs to. And then after we decide, I will put in post the correct person. But only after we cut to commercial break. Not a commercial break. Just a quick jump cut because the camera's dying. And we're back. It's time to begin the game. Brandon, would you do the honors of revealing the first thing that our wives and or girlfriends do not care for about us individually?
I will.
Also, is that an ant bite on your thumb?
No.
Oh, it looked like it had an ant bite. It looked like it hurt.
Now, what could follow could be tears, or it could be non-tears.
Right. It could be joys.
Will we laugh or will we cry?
We will probably cry a little.
The first one is, he likes to be right and make sure you know when he is.
Oh, wow.
That's definitely you.
I was about to say, that's probably me. You don't like to be right?
I like to be right.
Give me an example when I do that to you.
Right now.
No, I'm just asking. I want to know. I want to know what I'm doing wrong.
I feel... earlier with the pen, when I said that perfectly good free pen...
But you said it just to bother me. You
didn't.
Brandon took this cheap pen he got for free, probably off a gas station bathroom, and told me it was his favorite, the best writing pen he's ever written.
Everywhere I go,
and that's wrong.
I tell people, this is a nice pen, would you like to borrow it? And they borrow it, and they want to keep it. So every time I go back to textbook brokers, I have to grab a handful so that I can serve the community even more.
It's not like I wasn't trying to be right about my pen. I wasn't touting my pen as the best. I'm just saying that the pen that you're saying is the best was not the best.
I know 4 people right now that if you a blind test, they would choose my pen over your pen.
I have friends who say they're the best pens.
I have best friends that say that pen's the best.
Okay, I guess you're right. I can't deny it. I do like to be right. But I imagine the beautiful woman who wrote that also likes to be right. Because she does.
Do you want to choose the next one?
Sure. I'm going to get angry. Lizzie's in the house somewhere upset with me. What if I pull out all 5 of them? Are all obviously me? Alright. He uses different voices or creates or accents depending on who he's talking to. Oh, that's definitely you. There's no doubt in my mind that's definitely you.
Some would say that's a talent.
Yeah, some would say that's endearing. Everyone loves to be mocked.
Remember when we were in the car and I called about the chainsaw? And she got so mad because I was
mad too.
that is helping them. If I call and say, hi, can I get chainsaw? They're going to think,
no, that's not what you really sound like.
And they'll try to rip me off. But if I call and say, hey, Bo, you got the C15 in there? Then they're going to think, oh, this guy, we need it.
Brandon was trying to buy a chainsaw for his dad. We were all driving around looking at Christmas lights. And who'd you call? Northern
Tool.
He calls Northern Tool on the phone, which is already not the most southern of tool retailers. And he goes from talking normally to, hey, I'm looking for a chainsaw. It's so cringy because we know that that's not how you sound.
But they don't know it.
It's just,
they're probably thinking, oh, thank God, all of these
doesn't sound that
nerds have been coming in here. But they believe it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, hurt my feelings now, if you would.
He would do almost anything for free stuff and gets annoyed if I don't play along.
That's you. That's another one about you. This is my favorite game. Yeah, we had an episode about free stuff. I believe it was called Free Stuff Brandon Wouldn't Take, and that was a very, very short list.
The other day, when we were at Textbook Brokers, I said, these are really good pens. Every time I'm here, I grab one.
Right.
Jordan immediately grabbed 4 and put her in her pocketbook.
Well, that means she loves you.
She was like, I took that as a sign.
Well, sometimes she does play along then. Mm-hmm. But it's not all. Sometimes she doesn't play along. Maybe if you asked her to do a southern voice and try to get a free chainsaw.
All right. That would be... Side note, if I got a free chain, that would go like top 3 of favorite free things definitely.
Ever. Over $100 worth of free goods? Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, this one's about me. He is... I didn't know this bothered her. I probably did. He is constantly putting everything he's doing into song. He just thinks about doing the most menial task. That second sentence tells you shit really bothers her. That she decided to keep going. I do that. I'm sorry. I probably did it when we were in the apartment. I do. What was that? I think that was our charger. The battery charger. It'll be alright. As long as Mia doesn't eat it. I really do. I sing every morning. Also, I think it really frustrates her because I do it mostly like at 6:30 in the morning whenever I'm getting everything ready to go to work. So
he bites his nails. That's definitely
you. I don't do that. I definitely don't bite my nails. Don't look down on people who do, but I definitely don't.
I think Jordan sees it as a health concern. Like she's concerned about me.
Well, you probably so. How often do you wash your hands?
Frequently.
All that chicken juice underneath there.
I make sure that hands are always clean before I bite them.
Right.
Before I bite into anything, I make sure that it's been sanitized.
I wash every sandwich I eat before I eat it.
Can't be too careful.
Yeah, that's the easy one because I just don't bite my nails. Mm-hmm. Do you bite your nails? Hey, leave a comment and tell us if you do any of these things.
I thought you were going to say Leo commented.
Leo!
I thought you were going to say some guy.
No, leave a comment if you do any of these things. Some of them are very specific to Brandon. But the ones that...
Are we going through the whole cup?
I don't know. I mean, we still got plenty of time in this bid. Is it my turn or your turn? Mm-hmm. It's my turn. Oh no, another one about me. He only wants to listen to his music in the car, which is a playlist with over 200 songs, but we end up listening to the same 15.
That's really true.
It is. I don't take anybody else's music off. The most recent thing is, I just put it on there when we go, but she never says, I want to listen to my music.
At one point, I think for like a month, every time I was in your car, it was always the same artist and CD.
I definitely do that. If I download a song that I really like, I may have a playlist of 1,000 songs, but I'll always find that one that I just downloaded and start the playlist with that one.
See, I can't have a playlist of 1,000 songs. I have to have I'll have 30 minutes worth of songs on a playlist. That way if I want to work out or if I need to chill out, I only need it for 30 minutes. Mm. If I need it for an hour, then I'll go with podcast.
Right. Well, sorry, Lizzie. Sorry if you're out there watching.
He puts dishes next to the sink instead of in the sink.
Me! That's me!
I throw away most of my dishes, so...
You do?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, you mean like hopefully just paper plates?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Save a lot of money that way.
Well, is it bad if I try to defend myself or if I try to
I'll give you 10 seconds to defend yourself.
All right. Well, we have this thing in the side of the sink that's meant to dry the dishes, so it takes up one half of the sink. If I had that space, I would be able to put more dishes in there. But since I don't want to stack the dishes too high, so I put them beside the sink. Eventually, I do end up washing them. I don't leave them for Lizzie to wash. But I understand how it can be frustrating. It frustrates my stepdad too.
Give us the next spike.
Lizzie's probably really mad at me. Who is it? Oh no. He is messy. Not the worst, but there's room for improvement. That sounds like an unmarried woman saying that. Lizzie would just say, like, he's a slob.
It's just what happens when you're as busy as I am. You just don't have time to hang up clothes or to pick up your bottles.
Yeah. That's what frustrates me. Still, just thinking about used to living, like, whenever I went to your apartment one time before you got off work and Caleb was there, I just played a game of how many bottles were yours in the living room. That's fun. Brennan's messy. He's not the worst now. Don't think he's the worst because Jordan says he's not the worst.
He likes cats. That's me.
Oh yeah, that's the worst. You're bad.
Cats are cool though.
There's only one left. Maybe it's probably going to be me. Don't you think?
I don't know.
I like cats. We have a cat outside.
Maybe something.
You think Jordan hates our cat?
She probably does. She hates all cats. Maybe that's going to be something that's good. They're going to say like we love you both.
They snuck in.
Actually, I want to go back with cats. In Jordan's defense, she wouldn't hate your cat because she believes a cat's place is outside.
Right.
So as long as the cat's outside and not seen as a member of the family, she's okay with it.
Okay.
But if a cat is talked about as much as I do, because I have a whole backstory for all of our cats.
Right. Scaredy cat.
Mm-hmm.
Etc. Okay. So Jordan doesn't like cats. Comment if you like cats. Last one. He makes me talk about my feelings. That's me.
Is it?
Yeah. You think it's both of us?
Jordan has that same problem with me too.
Really?
Whenever there's a problem, I'm always like, "Let's talk about this."
Well, that's the rest of them have been unequivocally one or the other.
I think it all depends on what feeling though.
I'm not trying to take it away from you. I'm saying it's interesting that all the other ones have been unequivocally you or me.
How do you do that?
The same way.
Just like if there's a situation you're like, we need to talk and get.
Because I can tell when something's bothering her, and I don't let her not talk about it. Huh. I want her to talk about it.
I think I'm the same way.
We both do that. So sue us. We're a product of the modern age. We're not men who just bottle up our feelings, ladies.
If you want someone's bottling up, go ahead over to the Miller Company over there.
Yeah, we bottle all stuff all the time. Should we ask? She's right there. She would know.
Huh?
Lizzie's right.
I'll save this. Well, you're going to edit that, so we'll find out then.
That's true. I just want to know now, though.
We'll end this and then you can...
Okay, I guess you're right. Maybe if I end it, I can go speak to her and ask. I've really enjoyed this game, Brennan.
I did too.
I think we should play again. But next time it'll be stuff they like about us. That'll be even more fun.
Or we'll just say stuff that we hate about them.
Right. Well, the next video will just be us talking crap.
I think this is you, because I didn't write this down.
Yeah.
That's what you'll hear in the next one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just don't remember writing that down, so it's definitely you.
I was thinking before this that how it's way darker if like Jordan and Lizzie had a podcast and we talked about things we hated about them. Like just think for a second that
Well, I wouldn't put this in the category of things they hate about us.
I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying that I feel like, I don't know, it was just something interesting. So it's just humanity.
I understand what you mean. People might be more alarmed.
I think so, yes.
Sexism. That's why there's a wage gap.
It's not just a river in the Nile.
That's right. Sexism is not just a river in the mile. A mile-long river. Also, please don't remember what I said about the wage gap. That was just a joke. We can have a real discourse on it in the comments if you like. But leave a comment if you like. We love for you to leave a comment. We love it whenever you comment on stuff. Tell us if you do any of the things, or you get in trouble with your GF or BF or SO or whatever. Tell us if they get mad at you for this stuff. Brandon, you got anything else for us today?
Nope.
Well, I need you to remember to like, to comment, and to subscribe to Tank Media Network. Enjoy our new green logo. That is nice. It's different. You can read it. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.